Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. You know, without you guys, this does not work. And man, let's get open for business on this Friday. It's going to be a quiet weekend because the Cowboys are off, having some much needed rest. And tomorrow, guys, I'll be leaving for a week, but I will be back before we kick off against the Tennessee Titans. We will be live streaming, of course, at 9 o'clock Eastern, as always, talking about what else are Dallas Cowboys. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to have a live stream on Monday or not because it depends on if we can get a signal or not. But we now have Amari Cooper in the house. The Dallas Cowboys, Stephen Jones, Jerry Jones, they're all patting themselves on the back right now, thinking that you would think that we've won something already. Um, and I'm beginning to think that it's a really good move. Time will tell how well it works out. They're saying that, hey, for once we now have a number one wide receiver. He's a game breaker and so on. Um, but time will tell. Like I said, we'll have to see how he fits in. More importantly, we'll have to see how the offense fits him in. Too many times it seems to me Jason Garrett and Scott Linehan try and fit the players to the system instead of the system to the players' abilities. The thing about Dak Prescott is he's not yet that pocket quarterback like Tony Romo because he doesn't have the experience yet. He doesn't have the coaching yet. But what Dak does well is play action. What Dak does well is getting outside of the pocket. And if we can start doing more play action, because he's one of the better quarterbacks when it comes to play action, he's one of the best quarterbacks when you get him outside. But we just don't do enough of that. And if we can start doing more of that play action, because it's going to loosen up the defense, it's going to open up more holes for Zeke, and it's going to get more one-on-one coverage. Having Michael Gallup, who's developing, a young guy and stuff, he's becoming a deep threat. Having a Cole Beasley in the slot, the guy underneath, and then having Amari Cooper on the outside as a number one. All of a sudden, you spread the field quite a bit more. But if you give defenses a stationary target with the way that our offensive line has kind of gone through, and not a lot of people have been going through and admitting that this is no longer the best offensive line in football. In fact, we have major problems with the offensive line right now. Speed rushings are killing Tyron Smith. Lyle Collins has lost his technique. I still think he's a better guard. Connor Williams, rookie, he's getting overpowered and losing technique. Collectively, everything needs to go better. Now, do I have faith? I always have faith. We have some games that are winnable that are coming up. And you can go on a run and maybe make the playoffs. What we're going to need to do in these last 9 games is basically go 6-3. You got the Redskins on there one more time. You got the Eagles on there twice. You've got the Saints on there. You've got the Falcons. You have to win some games. You have to buckle down. You have to man up. Forgive me. This cold has been kicking my butt, and I have a really bad sore throat. So hopefully we can get through the live stream tonight. I've got to pack and get ready for this trip. I haven't started packing at all. But I'm always hopeful for my Dallas Cowboys. And I'm thankful that this team has not fractured. You look around at some teams that are having some difficulties. They're pointing fingers. They're separating the locker room. They're putting the blame game. But it seems at least that the guys that they have put together have molded and come together like a family. And like a family member that's sick, they're there supporting. They're trying to get better, heal together, and hopefully we'll win together. So I'll see you guys at 9 o'clock Eastern as always. And it's going to be a quiet weekend. I'm Mark Holmes, my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And as always, I'll see you guys soon.